Agile team challenges. The real estate renegades, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition. A vision for the future. As the sun set on another successful year in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Namia, the dynamic duo behind the real estate renegades, found themselves at a pivotal moment in their business journey. Having dominated the commercial real estate market with unmatched hustle and grit, they realized that staying ahead required more than just determination. It required innovation. Their sights were set on scaling operations, and the answer to that lay in technology. For months, they had been eyeing Palo Protech, a promising commercial real estate software company. This wasn't just another tech startup, it held the key to unlocking the next level of efficiency for the renegades. The strategic move. Palo Protech's platform was nothing short of revolutionary. It offered advanced software that could automate and optimize nearly every aspect of real estate transactions, from predictive analytics on property values to streamlined communication with stakeholders. The potential for boosting the renegades' operations was clear. This software could 100x their current processes. After weeks of negotiation, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name pulled the trigger and acquired Palo Protech for $15 million. It was a bold and strategic move, but they were confident it would pay off. The acquisition wasn't just about acquiring technology, it was about transforming how they approached their business. Transforming processes with technology. The real estate renegades were excited to implement Palo Protech's platform. But as with any significant change, challenges emerged almost immediately. Agile team challenges, integration of Palo Protech. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name enlisted the help of Agile coaches to oversee the integration of Palo Protech into their existing processes. However, they quickly realized that merging a tech platform with an already established business came with its own set of unique challenges. Challenges related to value delivery. The Agile teams responsible for integrating the new software into the Renegades' business operations faced value delivery issues almost immediately. Signs of issues. Teams started missing key delivery dates, causing delays in automating transaction processes. Task completion times began to stretch, and team members experienced burnout as they juggled too many aspects of the integration. Solutions. The coaches encouraged DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name to have the team conduct more demos. By showcasing the product more frequently, the team was able to stay focused on the value roadmap and improve how quickly they worked. They also held retrospectives to uncover the blockers, dependencies and communication challenges between the real estate and tech sides and ensured everyone had a clear understanding of what done meant. Finally, they narrowed down the user stories per sprint to ensure the team could complete tasks together, without overwhelming themselves. Challenges related to business collaboration. Integration between the tech and real estate teams also uncovered business collaboration challenges. Signs of issues. Feedback from the Renegades senior team was overwhelming, with change requests flooding the product owners. This created an us versus them mentality between the developers and the business managers, with frustration growing on both sides. Solutions. DJ Spin Master decided to address this issue head-on by encouraging more frequent demos to ensure feedback came in steadily, instead of all at once. They also initiated a solution design sprint where both the business and tech teams worked side by side to map out solutions together. Changes to the backlog were limited to between sprints, preventing distractions and frustration. Challenges related to team dynamics and culture. As the integration proceeded, it became clear that there were underlying team dynamics and culture issues. Signs of issues. Team morale took a hit as frustration and exhaustion mounted. Arguments started to arise over priorities, and some team members began to avoid conflict altogether, leading to disengagement. Solutions. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name hosted brainstorm sessions, allowing team members to express their frustrations and propose solutions for working better together. One session had the team recount the best and worst teams they'd been a part of, helping create a list of do's and don'ts for their collaborative process. They also paired team members to work on challenging tasks together, fostering teamwork and encouraging open communication. A group training class on team dynamics helped reset the culture, promoting honesty and trust. Retrospective techniques. The Agile coaches introduced a new retrospective technique, Six Hats Thinking, where each team member approached the retrospective from different perspectives: positive, negative, emotional, analytical. This helped the team explore various angles of the integration process and ensure that no aspect was overlooked. Conclusion. In the end, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name learned that while technology could revolutionize their processes, the key to success was in anticipating and managing the challenges that came with change. By addressing value delivery issues, improving business collaboration, and strengthening team dynamics, the real estate renegades successfully integrated Palo Protech into their business, setting them up for continued growth and dominance in the commercial real estate world. Introduction to Agile team challenges. As a project manager or Scrum Master, it's important to help teams improve and coach them through Scrum practices. Anticipating and addressing common challenges in Agile teams is crucial. Challenges related to value delivery. Signs of value delivery issues include missing expected delivery dates, longer task completion times, burnout and exhaustion in the team. Too many items in progress, preventing tasks from getting completed. Solutions: conduct more demos to ensure alignment with the value roadmap. Use retrospectives to uncover what is slowing the team down, for example, dependencies, communication challenges. Ensure everyone understands the definition of done. Focus on a few user stories per sprint to maintain team focus. Challenges related to business collaboration. Signs of business collaboration issues include overwhelming feedback or change requests from business stakeholders. An us versus them mentality between the team and management. Solutions: address critical feedback through more frequent demos for steady feedback. Conduct a solution design sprint to foster collaboration between the working team and business stakeholders. Ensure that changes to the backlog are introduced between sprints to prevent distractions. Challenges related to team dynamics and culture. Signs of team dynamics and culture issues include low team morale with grumpy, irritated, or unhappy team members. Frequent unresolved conflicts, leading to resentment or grudges. Surprisingly, low conflict can also indicate team issues, a lack of honesty or openness. Solutions: run brainstorm sessions to identify areas for team improvement. Use exercises like sharing stories of the best and worst teams they've worked on to create a list of do's and don'ts for working together. Change up workflows or pair team members to tackle hard tasks together. Take training classes or watch videos about team dynamics and discuss as a group. Retrospective techniques. Use various retrospective techniques, like the 6 hats thinking technique, where each team member explores the retrospective subject from different perspectives. Conclusion: understanding and addressing common Agile team challenges helps improve team performance and collaboration. Which 3 of the following are solutions to value delivery issues? A. Ensure changes to the backlog are introduced only in between sprints. B. Focus on only a few user stories per sprint. C. Do more demos of the solutions with the team. D. Use retrospectives to ask the team if anything is slowing them down. The 3 solutions to value delivery issues are: B. Focus on only a few user stories per sprint. By focusing on a limited number of tasks, the team can complete them efficiently without feeling overwhelmed. C. Do more demos of the solutions with the team. Frequent demos help ensure the team is on track and aligned with the project goals, preventing wasted time. D. Use retrospectives to ask the team if anything is slowing them down. Retrospectives allow the team to identify and fix issues that may be hindering their progress. Palo Protech and the Real Estate Renegades story. The Real Estate Renegades just acquired Palo Protech to revolutionize their business, but they hit some bumps when trying to integrate the new tech. The team was struggling with too many tasks, making them miss deadlines. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name noticed the issue and took action. They narrowed down the focus to only a few tasks per sprint, which helped the team finish faster. Then, they started doing more demos to keep everyone aligned with the goals. Finally, during retrospectives, the team spoke up about blockers, helping everyone stay on track. This combination improved their value delivery and helped the integration run smoothly. Which of the following are signs of team dynamics and culture issues? Select all that apply. A. Low team conflict. B. Lots of team conflict. C. High team morale. D. Low team morale. If the team has low team conflict, it may indicate that team members are worried about starting a conflict in an unsafe environment. Other signs of team dynamics and culture issues include low team morale and low conflict. The signs of team dynamics and culture issues from the given options are: lots of team conflict. High levels of conflict within a team can indicate unresolved issues and poor team dynamics, leading to dysfunction and decreased productivity. Low team morale. Low morale is often a sign of deeper issues within team dynamics, such as poor communication, lack of trust, or unresolved conflicts, which can negatively impact team performance and engagement. Palo Protech. The Real Estate Renegades, a fictional story at Palo Protech, also known as the Real Estate Renegades. The team was known for creating cutting-edge software for real estate agents. But recently, things weren't going so smoothly. The team used to have a great atmosphere, but now, they were experiencing lots of team conflict, B, and low team morale, D, was starting to drag everyone down. It all started when deadlines began piling up. Team members were stressed, disagreements happened frequently, and nobody seemed happy to be at work anymore. The once cheerful office now felt tense. Arguments broke out during meetings about who should be responsible for certain tasks, and no one was excited about the upcoming product launch. One afternoon, during a particularly heated discussion, the project manager, Sarah, realized things needed to change. She called a meeting to address the issue. "We're all frustrated, and I can see we've got lots of team conflict, B, and low morale, D. Let's figure out how to improve our communication and bring back the energy we used to have." Sarah encouraged the team to open up about their concerns, and they realized that miscommunication and stress were the root causes of their issues. After a few weeks of focused effort on team-building activities and better communication, the atmosphere began to shift. Conflicts reduced, and team morale started to improve. In the end, By recognizing and addressing lots of conflict and low morale, Palo Protech managed to turn things around and get their team dynamic back on track. Why? High levels of conflict and low morale are key indicators of problems in team dynamics and culture. Addressing them early is crucial to fostering a healthy, productive team. Reflection, coaching versus managing. What is the difference between coaching and managing styles of leadership? Difference between coaching and managing styles of leadership. Managing, this style of leadership is focused on overseeing tasks, providing direction, and ensuring that things get done. It's more about control, monitoring, and making top-down decisions, especially in urgent or high-pressure situations. The leader tells team members what to do and closely monitors their progress. Coaching, in contrast, coaching is about guiding and empowering the team to solve problems on their own. It's a two-way communication style where the leader encourages growth, critical thinking, and decision-making skills. Rather than directing every step, a coach supports the team in finding solutions, fostering independence and confidence. Palo Protech, The Real Estate Renegades, a fictional story. At Palo Protech, the team behind the Real Estate Renegades was facing tight deadlines for a new software launch. Their project manager, Lisa, used a managing style at first. She was constantly giving orders, assigning tasks, and checking in frequently to ensure everything was getting done. Make sure this bug is fixed by noon, she would say. We need this feature finished by tomorrow. The team followed her directions, but they started feeling stressed and dependent on her instructions. However, after attending a leadership workshop, Lisa realized that this wasn't the most effective way to lead her team. She decided to switch to a coaching style. Instead of giving orders, she began asking questions like, how do you think we should approach this bug? Or what do you need to feel more confident about finishing this feature? Lisa supported the team with guidance and encouraged them to think through challenges on their own. Over time, the team grew more confident in making decisions, solving problems faster, and feeling more empowered. They no longer relied on Lisa to tell them every step. Instead, they collaborated and took ownership of their work. Why? The managing style is necessary in urgent situations or when direct control is needed. Coaching, on the other hand, builds long-term growth by empowering teams to solve problems independently, fostering critical thinking and team ownership. Both styles are important but should be used depending on the situation. How can clear directions contribute to effective leadership? How clear directions contribute to effective leadership? Clear directions provide clarity, focus, and alignment within a team. They help avoid confusion, reduce mistakes, and keep everyone on the same page. When leaders communicate clearly, the team knows exactly what is expected of them, which improves productivity, minimizes delays, and boosts confidence. Palo Protech, The Real Estate Renegades, a fictional story at Palo Protech. The Real Estate Renegades team was struggling with their latest software update. Tasks were all over the place, and deadlines kept being missed. The team leader, Mark, realized that his directions were too vague. He would say things like, we need to improve the app, without specifying exactly what needed to be fixed or by when. After seeing the confusion in his team, Mark decided to change his approach. He started giving clear directions, like fix the login bug by Friday at 3 p.m. or ensure the user interface is updated for mobile users by next week. With these precise instructions, the team knew exactly what to focus on and when it was due. Productivity improved, and tasks started being completed on time. Why? Clear directions are essential for effective leadership because they eliminate uncertainty, allowing the team to work efficiently and confidently. With clear goals and expectations, the team can focus on achieving specific objectives, leading to better results and smoother collaboration. How does motivation contribute to team performance? How motivation contributes to team performance? Motivation drives team members to put in their best effort, stay committed, and push through challenges. When team members are motivated, they work with energy and passion, leading to better performance, higher productivity, and a positive work environment. Palo Protech, The Real Estate Renegades, a fictional story at Palo Protech. The Real Estate Renegades were hitting a rough patch. The team had been working on a new feature for months, but progress was slow, and morale was low. Sensing the team's frustration, DJ Spin Master, their leader, decided to inject some motivation. He organized a meeting where he reminded everyone of the impact their work would have on transforming the real estate industry. He also introduced small rewards for milestones, like lunch outings and shout-outs during team meetings. With this boost in motivation, the Renegades began to tackle their tasks with renewed enthusiasm. Each milestone felt like a victory, and their excitement started showing in their performance. They hit deadlines quicker, produced higher quality work, and supported each other as a team. Why? Motivation plays a critical role in team performance because it fuels a team's drive to succeed. It gives meaning to their work, boosts morale, and creates a sense of accomplishment that pushes everyone to strive for excellence. Reflection, coaching versus managing. Write 3-4 sentences describing the coaching and managing techniques the project manager uses. Then discuss what they do right and where they can improve. The project manager uses managing techniques by assigning responsibilities and separating senior and junior team members, which helps improve productivity but also creates communication issues. They use coaching techniques by meeting privately with junior members and offering tips to help them work more efficiently, showing support and encouragement. However, the project manager can improve by fostering collaboration between senior and junior members instead of separating them. This would improve communication and help the team build the right features without duplication of work. Did you consider how coaching and managing styles of leadership differ? Project managers often use a managing approach to resolve conflicts. However, in this scenario, the project manager's managing style ultimately hurts the team. It focuses on the immediate and narrow conflict, rather than broader goals. Offering to mentor junior team members can encourage growth, but only if the project manager keeps them motivated. They also need to have the skills and knowledge to help the team members learn. Remember, managing and coaching both play important roles in project management. It's the project manager's job to know when to use each approach. As the project manager, I would balance managing by giving clear tasks and making sure both senior and junior members know what they need to do. To use coaching, I would team up senior and junior members to work together, so they can learn from each other. I would have regular team meetings to motivate and support everyone, praising their progress and hard work. By showing appreciation for each person's efforts, I could improve team spirit and help the group work better together. Did you consider when managing and coaching approaches are most useful? Stepping in to manage interpersonal conflicts is a good way to start, but a coaching approach can help unify the team. You can try a team-building exercise on how to work better together. Talking about how past teams have bridged gaps in experience can help motivate yours to do the same. You can also encourage team members to support each other by pairing them to work on specific tasks. Finally, you can show appreciation and encourage your team through coaching by setting up an event to celebrate their accomplishments. The evolution of Agile. Palo Protech. The real estate renegades revolutionizing acquisition, a vision for the future. As the sun set on another successful year in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the masterminds behind the real estate renegades, found themselves reflecting on their journey. They had dominated the commercial real estate market in ways no one had expected. Yet, they knew that maintaining their edge would require more than just their trademark hustle. It demanded innovation. And for the renegades, innovation meant embracing cutting-edge technology. Over the past months, they had been eyeing a small but highly promising company, Palo Protech. It wasn't just another tech startup. This software company held the key to revolutionizing their real estate empire. Palo Protech had built an advanced platform that could unlock new levels of efficiency and scalability for the renegades by automating commercial real estate transactions. The strategic move. Palo Protech had created a game-changing software that did predictive analytics for property values, streamlined communication with stakeholders, and optimized deal flow. The renegades saw the potential to multiply their efficiency and transform their business model. After intense negotiations, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name closed the acquisition deal for a cool $50 million. It was a calculated risk, but they were confident this investment would elevate their operations to new heights. Transforming processes with technology. With Palo Protech now in their portfolio, the renegades had the tools to revolutionize their real estate transactions. The software allowed them to streamline property acquisitions, optimize deal-making, and integrate automation into every step of the process. As they rolled out Palo Protech's platform across their operations, they immediately saw the benefits. The efficiency boost meant fewer headaches, faster deals, and more room for their team to focus on strategy and growth. By adopting this advanced tech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were able to focus on long-term goals while letting the software handle the day-to-day details. This shift allowed them to adapt to the increasingly complex real estate market and continue growing their empire in a VUCA world of volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. The evolution of Agile. Through the strategic acquisition, the real estate renegades applied principles from the Agile framework, embracing the product-centric approach that had become popular across industries. By integrating Agile methodologies and blending them with new software solutions, they were able to adapt quickly to market changes and enhance their operational efficiency. They held regular roadmap reviews with their team and simplified their scope to ensure realistic goals were set. By promoting knowledge sharing between their development team at Palo Protech and their real estate agents, the renegades maintained smooth communication and kept the project moving forward. The future is bright. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew that this was just the beginning. With Palo Protech in their corner, they had the power to scale their business faster than ever before. As they moved into the next phase of their journey, they saw that innovation wasn't just a buzzword, it was their ticket to staying ahead in an ever-evolving industry. Through strategic acquisitions and embracing Agile frameworks, the renegades continued to pave the way for the future of commercial real estate, proving that when you blend innovation with hustle, the sky's the limit. Agile's popularity. Agile was created in 2001 and its popularity has surged rapidly. A report shows that 85% of organizations have adopted a product-centric model, which is associated with Agile. 30% of these organizations use a hybrid of methodologies, making it important for project managers to be skilled at blending methods. VUCA world, Agile has become popular because it helps businesses navigate volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. VUCA. Agile frameworks allow businesses to adapt and respond quickly to changes in challenging environments. Agile frameworks and DevOps, the Agile Manifesto, as a mindset or philosophy, hasn't changed much in 30 years. However, Agile frameworks continue to evolve to meet changing business needs. DevOps is an emerging Agile framework that combines software development and IT operations. DevOps aims to increase delivery speed, reliability, and ownership among software teams. It emerged as companies needed reliable software to run globally 24/7. DevOps helps companies launch software quickly and maintain secure, reliable systems. Future of Agile, business agility. Business agility is an emerging trend that incorporates Agile principles into all areas of management. This involves rethinking financial planning, governance, reporting, hiring, and HR practices. Agile values are applied across the organization to thrive in high VUCA environments. Scaled Agile frameworks. Larger organizations may use frameworks like Scrum of Scrums or Scaled Agile Framework, SAFe. These frameworks scale Agile practices to fit larger teams and organizations. Agile in non-tech industries. Agile has expanded beyond tech and software, reaching industries like sales and construction. In sales, Agile reduces risk and helps teams adapt quickly to market changes. In construction, Agile helps mitigate delays and budget overruns by encouraging cooperation and minimizing silos. Agile in personal life. Agile principles, such as using Kanban boards, can be applied to personal projects like moving, organizing, or planning events. Agile's future. Agile will continue to be useful across industries for years to come. Project managers and teams who embrace Agile values will help advance its evolution. Agile practitioners can contribute to the future of Agile methodologies. Final thought. The video encourages viewers to consider how Agile can be applied to their own lives and future careers in Agile project management. What are the aims of the DevOps framework? Select all that apply. A. Build shared ownership among software stakeholders. B. Improve service reliability. C. Increase software delivery velocity. D. Eliminate VUCA factors that affect projects in the real world. The aims of the DevOps framework are: A. Build shared ownership among software stakeholders. B. Improve service reliability. C. Increase software delivery velocity. Answer D. Eliminate VUCA factors, is incorrect as DevOps helps navigate VUCA, but it does not eliminate those factors. Palo Protech. The real estate renegade's strategic move into the future. A vision for the future. As the sun set on another successful year in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the brilliant minds behind the real estate renegades, knew they were at a crossroads. They had conquered the commercial real estate market with unprecedented success, but staying ahead of the competition required more than just hustle. It demanded innovation through technology. For months, they had been eyeing Palo Protech, a small but revolutionary commercial real estate software company. This wasn't just another tech startup. It was the key to unlocking new levels of efficiency, scale, and competitiveness for the renegades. The strategic move. Palo Protech had developed an advanced software platform designed to automate and optimize every aspect of commercial real estate transactions. From predictive analytics on property values to streamlined communication with stakeholders, the software promised to enhance the renegade's business 100-fold. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name saw this as the ultimate strategic move. After weeks of intense negotiation, they acquired Palo Protech for $15 million. It was a bold and calculated risk, but one they were certain would transform their business. Transforming processes with technology. Once Palo Protech's cutting-edge platform was integrated into their operations, the renegades saw an immediate impact. The software's ability to automate complex tasks allowed them to scale their business rapidly. More importantly, they applied the principles of DevOps, a framework aimed at building shared ownership, improving reliability, and increasing delivery velocity to ensure the smooth deployment and operation of the new tech across their entire organization. Like DevOps in the tech world, this acquisition allowed them to be more agile, launching deals faster, collaborating more effectively across teams, and ensuring that their systems were secure and reliable. The future of the renegades. With Palo Protech, the renegades has become more than just real estate moguls, so they were now tech-driven innovators. They embraced the principles of DevOps, ensuring that their software and business processes were optimized for rapid scaling while maintaining top-notch reliability. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were not only revolutionizing real estate but also becoming pioneers of the future of business. The path ahead was filled with opportunities, and the renegades were ready to take on whatever came next. Question 1. Can you explain what frameworks are commonly used for scaling Agile in a larger organization? What frameworks are commonly used for scaling Agile in a larger organization? When organizations grow, managing multiple teams and projects can become complex. To handle this, companies often use frameworks that help scale Agile practices across the entire organization. Three common frameworks are: SAFe, Scaled Agile Framework. SAFe is a popular choice because it helps align teams with the organization's goals. It focuses on delivering value consistently by breaking down large projects into smaller, manageable parts. SAFe also promotes transparency and continuous improvement, making it easier to manage multiple teams working on different aspects of a project. LSS, Large-Scale Scrum. LSS extends the basic Scrum framework to work with multiple teams. It's simple and keeps the focus on delivering customer value. LSS uses few rules and processes, so it's easier to adapt but requires strong communication and collaboration among teams. Scrum at Scale. This framework allows Scrum teams to work together without losing the flexibility of Scrum. It's designed to help teams scale up or down easily and maintain productivity. Scrum at Scale is particularly useful when you need to keep the core principles of Scrum intact while managing larger projects. A new story about Palo Protech. The real estate renegades, after acquiring Palo Protech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew they needed to get their entire organization working in sync to fully leverage their new technology. But with so many teams and the moving parts, they needed a way to keep everyone on the same page. They decided to implement the SAFe framework. By doing so, they aligned all their teams with their big picture goals and broke down their projects into smaller, manageable tasks. This made it easier for everyone to see how their work contributed to the overall success of the real estate renegades. As they grew, they also explored LSS and Scrum at Scale to keep their teams flexible and focused on delivering value. By choosing the right frameworks, they could scale their operations smoothly and stay ahead in the competitive real estate market. In the end, using these frameworks helped the real estate renegades manage their growing business efficiently while staying true to their core values of innovation and teamwork. Question 2. How would you describe the benefit of business agility? What is the benefit of business agility? Business agility is the ability of a company to quickly adapt to changes in the market or environment. It means being flexible, responsive, and ready to innovate when needed. The main benefit of business agility is that it helps companies stay competitive and meet customer needs faster, even when unexpected challenges arise. A new story about Palo Protech. The real estate renegades, after acquiring Palo Protech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name realized that the real estate market was changing faster than ever. New technology, shifts in the economy, and evolving customer expectations meant that they couldn't rely on old strategies anymore. By embracing business agility, they could quickly adjust their strategies to meet new demands. For example, when a new trend in virtual real estate tours emerged, they swiftly integrated Palo Protech's software to offer this feature to their clients. This quick response not only impressed their customers but also gave them a competitive edge in the market. Thanks to their agile approach, the real estate renegades were able to innovate faster, adapt to changes smoothly, and keep their business thriving in a constantly evolving industry. Business agility became their secret weapon for staying ahead and continuously delivering value to their clients. Question 3. Can you explain an approach for recruiting new team members with IT expertise? An approach for recruiting new IT team members. When recruiting IT experts, it's important to focus on finding the right skills, but also on cultural fit. A good approach is to use a mix of targeted job postings, employee referrals, and specialized recruitment agencies. Clear job descriptions, interviews that test both technical and problem-solving skills, and offering competitive benefits are key to attracting top talent. A new story about Palo Protech. The real estate renegades, after acquiring Palo Protech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew they needed top-notch IT experts to maximize the software's potential. But finding the right talent wasn't just about hiring anyone with coding skills. They needed people who could think on their feet and fit into their fast-paced culture. They started by crafting clear job postings that highlighted the skills they needed, like experience in commercial real estate software and a knack for problem-solving. They also tapped into their network, asking current employees to refer people they knew who would be a good fit. To widen their search, they partnered with a recruitment agency that specialized in tech talent. In interviews, they didn't just ask about technical skills. They gave candidates real-world problems to solve on the spot. This helped them see how potential hires would handle the challenges they'd face at Palo Protech. Offering competitive salaries, flexible work options, and a clear path for growth sealed the deal, attracting the best candidates who were excited to join the innovative journey of the real estate renegades. By following this approach, they successfully built a strong IT team that could take their business to the next level. In the heart of Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name had long ruled the commercial real estate game. Known as the real estate renegades, they weren't just about making deals, they were about making waves. Their approach was unconventional, their success undeniable. But as they looked to the future, they knew that to stay ahead, they needed more than just street smarts. They needed cutting-edge technology. A vision for the future. The duo had always been forward thinkers, and after another banner year, they found themselves facing a critical question: how could they not only maintain but enhance their dominance in the commercial real estate market? The answer came in the form of a small but mighty tech company called Palo Protech. This wasn't just any starch. Palo Protech had developed a revolutionary software platform capable of automating and optimizing every aspect of real estate transactions. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name saw the potential immediately. With Palo Protech's platform, they could take their operations to the next level, increasing efficiency, reducing errors, and scaling their business in ways they had never imagined. They knew that this acquisition would be a game changer, not just for them, but for the entire industry. The strategic move. After weeks of intense negotiations, the real estate renegades made their move. For $50 million, they acquired Palo Protech, integrating its powerful platform into their operations. This bold step wasn't without risks, but the potential rewards far outweighed them. With the acquisition complete, it was time to put the technology to work. Palo Protech's software promised to revolutionize their business, but only if they could align their team with the new tools and processes. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew that clear and consistent alignment was crucial to realizing the software's full potential. Core values in action alignment. To ensure that everyone was on the same page, the duo took steps to align their entire organization with the new strategic direction. They communicated the vision behind the acquisition regularly, connecting the dots between their overarching goals and the capabilities of the new software. By using a common language and setting strategic themes, they made sure every team member understood how their work contributed to the bigger picture. Transparency. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name believed that transparency was key to managing the transition smoothly. They fostered an environment of trust, where commitments were made and kept, and mistakes were viewed as opportunities for growth. By visualizing work through new digital tools and ensuring that information was readily accessible, they built a culture where everyone was informed and engaged. Respect for people. The real estate renegades valued their team as their greatest asset. They knew that introducing new technology could be daunting, so they focused on respecting and empowering their people. They encouraged creativity, valued diverse perspectives, and provided coaching to help their team members adapt to the new tools. By treating every area from developers to brokers as customers, they ensured that the transition was smooth and that the new processes met everyone's needs. Relentless improvement. With the new technology in place, the renegades embraced a mindset of continuous improvement. They created a sense of urgency around learning and mastering the new tools, using iterative plan do check adjust, PDCA, cycles to refine their processes. Regular retrospectives allowed the team to reflect on what was working and what needed tweaking, always with an eye on empirical data and objective measurements. Leadership in SAFE. Throughout this transformative journey, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name led by example. They embodied the lean agile mindset, modeling the values and principles that they wanted to see in their team. Their commitment to value creation, transparency, and respect inspired everyone around them, creating a culture of excellence that permeated every level of the real estate renegades. The results within months. The impact of the Palo Protech acquisition was undeniable. The renegades' operations were faster, more efficient, and more scalable than ever before. They were closing deals at a record pace, with a level of accuracy and insight that left their competitors in the dust. The technology had indeed revolutionized their business, just as they had envisioned. But more than that, the integration of SAFE core values into their culture ensured that the real estate renegades didn't just adapt to change, they thrived on it. And as DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name looked to the future, they knew that with their team, their technology, and their values, the sky was the limit. Core values of SAFE. Alignment. Clear and consistent alignment from the top of the enterprise to every individual contributor is crucial. Alignment helps achieve value delivery with speed and quality. Key actions to maintain alignment. Communicate the vision, mission, and strategy regularly. Connect strategy to execution through strategic themes. Use a common language across the organization. Continuously check for understanding through SAFE events and artifacts. Maintain a customer-centric approach with continuous exploration. Transparency. Transparency is essential in managing complex solution development. Trust is foundational for transparency and high-performing teams. Actions to foster transparency. Create a trust-based environment by making and keeping commitments. Communicate openly, honestly, and directly, embracing the mantra "the facts are friendly." Turn mistakes into learning moments, encouraging psychological safety. Visualize work at every level through backlogs, Kanban boards, and other tools. Ensure easy access to information, making it available and accessible to all. Respect for people. People are central to the value creation process in Lean Agile. Respect for people enhances individual creativity and teamwork. Ways to cultivate respect. Foster a culture that values individual creativity and teamwork. Value diversity of people and opinions, listening to diverse perspectives. Grow people through coaching and mentoring, developing good people to make good products. Treat everyone who consumes your work as a customer, including internal stakeholders. Build long-term partnerships with suppliers based on mutual benefit. Relentless improvement. Continuous improvement is key to maintaining competitiveness and customer satisfaction. Improvement is built on iterative learning and experimentation. Strategies to promote relentless improvement. Create a constant sense of urgency around improvement activities. Build a problem-solving culture using iterative plan, do, check, adjust, PDCA, cycles. Reflect and adapt frequently to identify and address process shortcomings. Base improvements on empirical evidence and objective measurements. Provide time and space for innovation, focusing on system-wide effectiveness. Leadership in SAFe. Leadership is crucial for applying SAFe core values effectively. Leaders should embody lean agile mindset, SAFe principles, and an orientation towards value creation. Modeling these mindsets and behaviors fosters a values-based culture across teams and stakeholders. Test your knowledge. Frameworks for scaling Agile 1. Question 1. Which two of the following are frameworks for scaling Agile in a larger organization? 1.A. DevOps. B. Business Agility. C. Scrum of Scrums. D. Disciplined Agile Delivery, DAD. The two frameworks for scaling Agile in a larger organization are Scrum of Scrums, Disciplined Agile Delivery, DAD. These frameworks are designed to integrate and manage the work of multiple Agile teams within a larger organizational context. 2. Question 2. Which scaled Agile framework coordinates multiple Scrum teams and integrates their work to create one larger, cohesive deliverable? 1. A. Disciplined Agile Delivery, DAD. B. Scaled Agile Framework, SAFe. C. Scrum of Scrums. D. Large-Scale Scrum, LSS. The scaled Agile framework that coordinates multiple Scrum teams and integrates their work to create one larger, cohesive deliverable is the Scrum of Scrums. 3. Question 3. What is the benefit of business agility? 1.A. It helps teams rapidly evolve large-scale software systems. B. It helps organizations thrive in high-VUCA environments. C. It serves as a strict instruction manual for scaling Agile, rather than a general framework. D. It combines software development with IT operations. The benefit of business agility is, B. It helps organizations thrive in high-VUCA environments. Business agility enables organizations to adapt quickly and effectively to volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous VUCA conditions, allowing them to respond to changes and challenges in the market with agility and resilience. 4. Question 4. Imagine you are a project manager at a video game company. Your last large-scale software release contained so many technical issues that they upset your customers and overwhelmed your developers. To ensure that your next rollout is secure and reliable, you recruit new team members with information technology, IT, expertise. Which of the following approaches is best for your new project? 1.A. DevOps. B. Scaled Agile Framework, SAFe. C. Large-Scale Scrum, LSS. D. Business Agility. The best approach for your new project, given the need to ensure a secure and reliable rollout by integrating IT expertise, is DevOps. DevOps emphasizes collaboration between development and IT operations teams, streamlines processes, and enhances automation, which is particularly beneficial in addressing technical issues and improving the stability and quality of software releases in the gaming industry. My thoughts on Agile. Palo Protech, revolutionizing the real estate renegades with a strategic acquisition. A vision for the future. As the sun dipped below the horizon in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, legendary figures in the commercial real estate world, felt the weight of their next big decision. They had already disrupted the market with their innovative approaches, but they knew that to stay on top, they needed more than just hustle. The key to their future success was technology, and they had their sights set on a small but powerful company, Palo Protech. The strategic move. Palo Protech wasn't just any tech startup. It was the missing piece that could transform the real estate renegades' operations. With software capable of automating everything from predictive analytics on property values to seamless communication with stakeholders, Palo Protech's platform promised to supercharge the Renegade's efficiency by a factor of 100. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, recognizing the potential, negotiated hard and finally sealed the deal, acquiring Palo Protech for $15 million. This bold move wasn't just about owning cutting-edge technology, it was about revolutionizing their entire business model. Transforming processes with technology. With Palo Protech under their belt, the Renegades began to reshape their business processes, mirroring the core concepts of Agile and DevOps. Just like Jez, the SRE at Google, had explained, they started by breaking down their massive goals into smaller, manageable chunks. They prioritized quick wins at delivering parts of the solution that would give them the most insight into solving bigger problems. Core concepts in action. By implementing Agile principles, they began refining their processes iteratively, always looking to improve. They didn't just apply technology, they transformed their business by making it more user-centered. Just as Jez emphasized, they brought planning and operations into the team, making sure every decision was centered on the customer experience. This wasn't a one-time fix but an ongoing journey of continuous improvement. User-centered approach. The Renegades knew that to truly succeed, they had to focus on the user, so whether it was their clients, partners, or internal teams. They integrated every part of their process, from initial planning to final rollout, with a focus on user needs, just as Jez had highlighted. This transformation wasn't just about adopting new tools but about reshaping their entire approach to business. Learning and mistakes. They also embraced the agile mindset of learning from mistakes. As they navigated this new terrain, they knew that missteps were inevitable. But rather than seeing these as setbacks, they viewed them as opportunities to learn and grow, echoing Jez's belief that mistakes are a crucial part of the learning process. Evolution of the Renegades. In the months following the acquisition, the real estate renegades saw their business evolve in ways they hadn't imagined. Just as Jez had witnessed the evolution of Agile over 15 years, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name saw their own practices evolve. The integration of Palo Pro Tech not only made their processes more efficient but also helped them stay agile in a competitive market. Conclusion. The acquisition of Palo Pro Tech wasn't just a financial move, it was a strategic leap into the future. By adopting Agile and DevOps principles, the real estate renegades revolutionized their operations, ensuring that they remained at the forefront of the commercial real estate market. Their story is a testament to the power of innovation, continuous improvement, and a relentless focus on user-centered design. Role and focus. Jez is an SRE, Site Reliability Engineer, at Google. His job's focus is on ensuring that Google's systems are reliable and stay operational. Core concepts of Agile and DevOps. Agile and DevOps are fundamentally about solving complex problems. The approach involves breaking down large problems into smaller, manageable chunks. Prioritize delivering parts of the solution that provide maximum information, aiding in solving the overall problem. Iterative process. Keep refining and improving with each iteration. Benefits of Agile and DevOps. Helps in discovering better solutions that enhance user experience and effectiveness. Assists in identifying the most effective processes for problem solving. User-centered approach. Recent trends include integrating the planning and operational aspects into the team. Emphasis on making the entire process, from planning to release, very user-centered. This transformation towards user-centered practices is ongoing and far from complete. Learning and mistakes. Mistakes are a natural and necessary part of the learning process. Newcomers to Agile and DevOps should expect to make many mistakes. Continuous learning happens through these mistakes, and even experienced professionals like Jez still make errors. Evolution of Agile. Jez has witnessed significant evolution in Agile practices over the past 15 years. Agile has proven to be effective in diverse organizations across the world. Conclusion. Agile and DevOps are effective methodologies that require continuous improvement, user-centered focus, and an acceptance of mistakes as part of the learning journey. Agile project management opportunities. Palo Pro Tech are the real estate renegades, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition, a vision for the future. As the sun dipped below the horizon in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the visionary leaders behind the real estate renegades, knew they had reached a pivotal moment in their journey. Having dominated the commercial real estate market with their unique blend of street smarts and innovative deals, they realized that the future of their empire lay not just in bricks and mortar but in bits and bytes. They needed to harness the power of technology to stay ahead of the game. For months, the duo had been carefully watching Palo Pro Tech, a small but groundbreaking commercial real estate software company. Unlike other tech startups, Palo Pro Tech wasn't just riding the wave of innovation, it was creating it. Their software platform promised to revolutionize how real estate transactions were managed, making them faster, smarter, and more efficient. This was the edge the real estate renegades needed to outmaneuver their competition. The strategic move. After weeks of intense negotiations, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name finally sealed the deal, acquiring Palo Pro Tech for a cool $50 million. It was a hefty sum, but the renegades were confident that this strategic acquisition would be the catalyst for their next big leap in the industry. The software developed by Palo Pro Tech had the potential to automate and optimize every aspect of their operations, from crunching data on property values to streamlining communications with clients and stakeholders. This was no ordinary upgrade, it was a game changer. Transforming processes with technology. With Palo Pro Tech now under their belt, the real estate renegades set out to integrate this powerful new tool into their daily operations. But like any significant change, it wasn't without its challenges. The renegades knew that their success would depend on how effectively they could bring their team on board with the new technology. They decided to approach this transformation with the same strategic mindset they applied to their real estate deals. Start small. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name understood that their team was used to the old ways of doing things. To ease the transition, they decided to introduce the new software in small, manageable pieces. They started by using Palo Pro Tech's Kanban board to manage just one aspect of their busyness, tracking property acquisitions. This allowed the team to get comfortable with a new system without feeling overwhelmed. Listen to feedback. The renegades made it a point to gather feedback from their team throughout the rollout process. They held regular check-ins to see how everyone was adapting and asked for suggestions on how to improve the system. This open line of communication helped the team feel valued and included in the change, leading to greater buy-in and smoother adoption of the new technology. Be strategic. Knowing that the key to successful change is solving real problems, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name targeted their improvements where they were needed most. One of the biggest challenges their team faced was accurately estimating the time and effort required for different deals. By implementing Palo Protect's advanced analytics and predictive tools, they were able to provide more accurate estimates, reducing the number of deals that went into crunch mode and improving overall efficiency. Find allies. The Renegades knew they couldn't drive this change alone. They sought out allies within their organization, team members who were excited about the new technology and could help lead the charge. These early adopters became champions of the new system, helping to spread enthusiasm and train others on how to use the software effectively. Building Agile support at Palo Protect. In addition to these strategies, the real estate renegades recognized the importance of cultivating a culture that embraced Agile principles. They didn't just want to implement new software, they wanted to create a more flexible, responsive organization that could adapt to changes quickly. To achieve this, they encouraged their team to adopt Agile practices like regular retrospectives, continuous feedback loops, and iterative improvements. With their newly acquired technology and a team that was fully on board, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were ready to take the real estate renegades to the next level. They had not only transformed their business processes but also laid the foundation for a more innovative and agile organization. The future was bright, and they were ready to lead the charge into a new era of real estate dominance. Agile project management roles, common job titles: Agile Project Manager, Scrum Master, IT Agile Project Manager, DevOps Project Manager. Roles suitable for individuals with experience in Agile methodologies, offering growth and industry-specific opportunities. Key considerations for landing an Agile role: find a role that suits your experience level and offers growth opportunities. Look for a company culture that aligns with your values and supports personal growth. Seek an employer who supports your goals and offers a conducive environment for development. Interview tips from a Google hiring manager: understanding Agile versus Waterfall. Look for candidates who understand that Agile is about more than just Scrum, sprints, and stand-ups. Ensure they recognize Agile's focus on customer collaboration, value delivery, and self-organizing teams. Avoid candidates who disparage Waterfall. Instead, value those who appreciate the strengths of both approaches. When to use Agile: evaluate if a candidate knows when and why to apply Agile or Scrum in specific project scenarios. Understand their ability to identify challenges that Agile can solve. Handling resistance to Agile practices: assess the candidate's communication and influence skills. Determine if they believe in Agile's self-organizing principles and can persuade teams to adopt new practices. Candidates' questions during the interview: use this opportunity to ask about company culture, support for blending project management approaches, and customer focus. Example questions: how supportive is management of Agile practices? What should I know about the culture here? How often will I hear about customer needs? What would a typical day look like in this role? Bringing Agile to your current team: start small, introduce Agile practices in small, manageable pieces. Example: use a Kanban board for one workstream or set up a retrospective after a milestone. Listen to feedback, continuously gather feedback from your team and adjust your approach. Involve the team in decision-making to amplify the impact of Agile practices. Be strategic, target improvements based on current team challenges. Introduce solutions like relative estimation techniques for better effort prediction or appointing a product owner for consistency. Find allies, build a network of Agile supporters within your organization. Lean on these allies for advice and to stay true to Agile values and principles. Building Agile support at Google. Google has developed a network of 60 volunteer Agile coaches who support each other with ideas and solutions. Final tips: use the provided strategies to excel in Agile project management interviews. Successfully integrate Agile practices into your team or organization by starting small, gathering feedback, being strategic, and finding allies. When interviewing for an Agile project manager position, which questions should you ask to determine if you'll be happy in the job? Select all that apply. A. What would a typical day look like for me if I were to take on this position? B. How supportive is the management toward blending project management approaches? C. What's the first thing I should know about the culture here? D. What does your company do? E. How often will I get to hear about the needs of our users or customers? When interviewing for an Agile project manager role, it's important to ask the right questions to ensure the job aligns with your values and career goals. Here are the key questions you should consider. A. What would a typical day look like for me if I were to take on this position? Why? This question helps you understand the day-to-day responsibilities and whether the role fits your work style and expectations. B. How supportive is the management toward blending project management approaches? Why? This reveals how flexible the company is with Agile and other methodologies, which is crucial for applying the best practices in different situations. C. What's the first thing I should know about the culture here? Why? Understanding the company culture is essential to know if you'll thrive in the work environment. E. How often will I get to hear about the needs of our users or customers? Why? Agile focuses on delivering value to customers. This question ensures that the company prioritizes user feedback and customer collaboration. Fictional story, Palo Protech are the real estate renegades setting the scene. After successfully acquiring Palo Protech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus name of the real estate renegades were on the hunt for an agile project manager to lead the integration of their new software into their real estate empire. They wanted someone who could not only manage the technology but also align with their vision and work culture. The interview, candidates lined up for interviews, and DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus name were keen to see who would be the right fit. One candidate stood out by asking the following insightful questions. What would a typical day look like for me if I were to take on this position? This question impressed DJ Spin Master because it showed that the candidate wanted to understand the daily operations and whether it matched their skills and interests. How supportive is the management toward blending project management approaches? Lil Jesus name appreciated this question. It indicated that their candidate was experienced in Agile but also understood that flexibility and methodologies could be key to success, especially in a rapidly evolving industry. What's the first thing I should know about the culture here? This question was a hit with both leaders. It showed that the candidate was proactive in wanting to fit into the team and contribute positively to the work environment. How often will I get to hear about the needs of our users or customers? DJ Spin Master knew that keeping customer feedback at the forefront was vital for staying competitive. This question demonstrated the candidate's focus on delivering real value through agile practices. The outcome, the candidate who asked these questions got the job. By addressing what mattered most are daily responsibilities, management support, company culture, and customer focus, they assured DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus name that they were the right person to lead Palo Protech into the future of real estate innovation. Why it matters? These questions are key for any agile project manager interview because they help you assess whether the role will be fulfilling and aligned with your career goals, ensuring long-term happiness and success in the job. Question 1. What are the benefits of developing and maintaining a product roadmap? Benefits of developing and maintaining a product roadmap. 1. Provides clear direction. A product roadmap outlines the vision, goals, and timeline for a product, helping everyone understand where the product is headed and how to get there. 2. Aligns the team. It ensures that all team members are on the same page, working towards the same objectives. This alignment is crucial for effective collaboration. 3. Improves communication. The roadmap serves as a communication tool that can be shared with stakeholders, keeping them informed about the product's progress and future plans. 4. Helps with prioritization. By laying out what needs to be done and when, a product roadmap helps prioritize tasks and allocate resources efficiently. 5. Supports long-term planning. It enables the team to plan for the future, anticipating challenges and opportunities that may arise down the road. Fictional story, Palo Protech are the real estate renegades. The challenge. After acquiring Palo Protech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus name realized they needed a solid plan to integrate the new software into their operations. Without a clear roadmap, their team was struggling to understand the vision and how to make it a reality. Creating the product roadmap, they decided to develop a product roadmap that outlined the key milestones for integrating Palo Protech's software. The roadmap included timelines for software updates, goals for improving efficiency, and a plan for training the team. Benefits they experienced: clear direction. The roadmap provided a clear path for integrating the software, which helped everyone understand what needed to be done. Team alignment. With the roadmap in place, everyone from developers to sales knew their roles and how they contributed to the overall success of the project. Improved communication. DJ Spin Master used the roadmap to update stakeholders regularly, keeping them informed about progress and ensuring there were no surprises. Better prioritization. The roadmap helped the team focus on the most critical tasks first, ensuring that the most important features were developed on time. Long-term planning. The real estate renegades could now anticipate future challenges and plan for them, making the integration smoother and more successful. Why it matters? Developing and maintaining a product roadmap was crucial for Palo Protech's success within the real estate renegades. It provided clear direction, aligned the team, improved communication, helped with prioritization, and supported long-term planning, are all essential for a smooth and successful integration. Question 2. How does focusing on the right things in Agile contribute to successful product development? How focusing on the right things in Agile contributes to successful product development. 1. Maximizes value. By focusing on the most important tasks, Agile teams deliver the highest value features first, ensuring the product meets user needs effectively. 2. Increases efficiency. Agile prioritizes tasks that have the most significant impact, preventing wasted time and resources on less critical work. 3. Enhances flexibility. Focusing on the right things allows teams to adapt quickly to changes, keeping the product relevant and aligned with user expectations. 4. Improves customer satisfaction. By continuously delivering valuable features, Agile teams can get feedback early and often, leading to a product that better satisfies customers. Fictional story, Palo Protech are the real estate renegades. The challenge. After acquiring Palo Protech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were excited about the potential of their new software. However, they quickly realized that trying to do everything at once was overwhelming their team and slowing down progress. The Agile approach. They decided to adopt Agile practices to focus on the most critical features first. Instead of trying to implement every idea at once, they prioritized the features that would deliver the most value to their commercial real estate business. Benefits they experienced: maximized value. By focusing on key features like predictive analytics and automated transactions, the team quickly delivered tools that significantly improved their operations. Increased efficiency. The team avoided getting bogged down with less important tasks, allowing them to use their time and resources more effectively. Enhanced flexibility. As market conditions changed, the Agile approach allowed the team to pivot and adjust their plans without losing momentum. Improved customer satisfaction. By continuously delivering valuable updates, the real estate renegades received positive feedback from users, which they used to further refine the product. Why it matters. Focusing on the right things in Agile was crucial for the real estate renegades' success with Palo Protech. It helped them maximize value, increase efficiency, stay flexible, and ultimately create a product that truly satisfied their customers. Question 1. As a project manager or Scrum Master, what can you do to ensure your team is focused on value-driven delivery? Select all that apply. 1.A. Run it fast. B. Run it right. C. Build the right thing. D. Build the thing right. To ensure your team is focused on value-driven delivery, the correct options to select are B. Run it right. C. Build the right thing. D. Build the thing right. Explanation. Build the right thing focuses on ensuring that the team is working on features or products that provide the most value to the customer. Build the thing right emphasizes the importance of delivering high-quality work, ensuring that the product or feature is developed correctly and meets all necessary standards. The other options, run it fast and run it right, don't specifically address value-driven delivery in the context of Agile principles. 2. Question 2. What are the components of a typical value roadmap? 1.A. Product roadmap, a vision statement, and development plans. B. A product roadmap, a mission statement, and release plans. C. A product vision, a product roadmap, and release plans. D. A product vision, a mission statement, and development plans. C. A product vision, a product roadmap, and release plans. Explanation. Product vision. This defines the overall goal and long-term direction of the product. Product roadmap. This outlines the strategy and timeline for achieving the product vision. Release plans. These are detailed plans for specific releases, mapping out when features or updates will be delivered. These components work together to guide the development process and ensure that the team stays focused on delivering value over time. 3. Question 3. Fill in the blank. The product vision defines what the product is, who uses it, and how it supports the customer's blank. 1.A. Business strategy. B. Financial gains. C. Professional reputation. D. Release plan. A. Business strategy. Explanation. The product vision defines what the product is, who uses it, and how it supports the customer's business strategy. This ensures that the product aligns with the overall goals and objectives of the customer, driving value and success for their business. 4. Question 4. Which of the following are product roadmap best practices? Select all that apply. 1.A. Make the roadmap highly noticeable to the team and refer to it frequently. B. Make the roadmap highly visible to stakeholders. C. Indicate highest priority and highest value items. D. Fine-tune delivery dates for accuracy well in advance. The best practices for a product roadmap are: A. Make the roadmap highly noticeable to the team and refer to it frequently. B. Make the roadmap highly visible to stakeholders. C. Indicate highest priority and highest value items. Explanation. A. Ensuring that the roadmap is noticeable and regularly referenced by the team helps keep everyone aligned and focused on key goals. B. Visibility to stakeholders ensures they are informed and can provide input or feedback, aligning the product's direction with their expectations. C. Highlighting high priority and high value items helps focus efforts on what delivers the most impact. D. Fine-tuning delivery dates for accuracy is important but may not always be feasible well in advance due to potential changes and uncertainties in development. 5. Question 5. Imagine you're a project manager creating a project roadmap. You meet with the product owner to estimate the team's capacity and velocity of their ability to complete work at a certain pace. Which Agile principle does this scenario represent? 1.A. Deliver working software frequently, with a preference to the shorter timescale. B. At regular intervals, the development team meets to reflect on how to become more effective. C. Agile processes promote sustainable development of the team. Developers should be able to maintain a constant workload. D. Stakeholders and the team developers must work together daily throughout the project. C. Agile processes promote sustainable development of the team. Developers should be able to maintain a constant workload. Explanation. Estimating the team's capacity and velocity helps in planning work that matches the team's sustainable pace, ensuring they can maintain a steady and manageable workload over time. This aligns with the Agile principle of promoting sustainable development and avoiding burnout by managing work expectations realistically. Estimating the team's capacity and velocity with the product owner helps ensure that the workload is sustainable and that the team can maintain a consistent pace of work. 6. Question 6. As a project manager, you help the product team adopt Agile values and workflow. To help the team with a change, you discuss with them what your competitors are doing to outperform your company in the market. What are you trying to make the team feel? 1.A. Sense of alertness. B.A. Sense of urgency. C.A. Sense of motivation. D.A. Sense of ownership. B. A sense of urgency. Explanation: highlighting competitors' actions can create a sense of urgency, emphasizing the need for immediate and effective changes to stay competitive. This approach helps the team recognize the importance of adopting Agile values and workflows quickly to improve performance and market position. 7. Question 7. Imagine you are a project manager overseeing the adoption of Agile at your organization. When setting goals for the project, you consider the timeline, specific results, and reason for the change. You put this information in a document the whole team can access. Which of the 3 keys to influence does this scenario demonstrate? 1.A. Find vital behaviors. B. Leverage the 6 sources of influence. C. Clarify measurable results. C. Clarify measurable results. Explanation: by setting goals that include the timeline, specific results, and reasons for the change and documenting this information for the team, you are clarifying measurable results. This approach helps the team understand what success looks like, how progress will be measured, and why the changes are important, thereby influencing their engagement and commitment. 8. Question 8. You are a project manager overseeing the development of a new application. You notice a lack of motivation in your team and that many items are in progress, even though the deadline is tomorrow. Which Agile principle do these issues impact the most? 1.A. Value delivery. B. Retrospectives. C. Team dynamics and culture. D. Business collaboration. A. Value delivery. This is the Agile principle most impacted by the issues described in the scenario. Here's why: lack of motivation in the team can directly affect their ability to deliver value efficiently and effectively. Having many items in progress close to a deadline suggests that the team may not be completing work in a timely manner, which impacts the delivery of value to stakeholders. The approaching deadline with incomplete work indicates a risk to delivering the expected value on time. The Agile principle of value delivery emphasizes the importance of providing working, valuable software to customers regularly and frequently. The situation described in the question, with motivation issues and incomplete work near a deadline, directly challenges this principle by potentially delaying or reducing the value delivered to the customer. 9. Question 9. What can you do to address instability when people leave and join your team frequently? Select all that apply. 1.A. Schedule shorter sprints so departing team members can wrap up work. B. Use financial incentives to keep team members from leaving. C. Create a quick onboarding process for new team members. D. Use pair programming so new team members can learn on the job. A. Schedule shorter sprints so departing team members can wrap up work. C. Create a quick onboarding process for new team members. D. Use pair programming so new team members can learn on their job. Explanation: C. Create a quick onboarding process for new team members. This helps new members get up to speed quickly, reducing disruption to the team's workflow. D. Use pair programming so new team members can learn on the job. Pair programming allows new members to learn from more experienced team members, facilitating a smoother transition and maintaining team productivity. A and B are less effective for addressing team instability caused by frequent personnel changes. 10. Question 10. Which of the following scaled Agile frameworks aims to reduce waste in larger organizations and maximize a team's ability to deliver value to the customer? 1.A. The Spotify model, SM. B. Scaled Agile framework, SAFe. C. Large-scale Scrum, LSS. D. Disciplined Agile delivery, DAD. The scaled Agile framework that aims to reduce waste in larger organizations and maximize a team's ability to deliver value to the customer is C. Large-scale Scrum, LSS. Question 1. Fill in the blank. You can make sure your team delivers value to customers by building the right thing, building the thing right, and blank. 1.A. Scaling as fast as possible. B. Selling it right. C. Running it cheaply. D. Running it right. D. Running it right. This phrase emphasizes the importance of executing the project effectively and efficiently, ensuring that the team not only builds the right product but also delivers it in a manner that maximizes value to the customers. 2. Question 2. In which component of the roadmap will you store information about important dates that indicate delivery of certain features to the customer? 1.A. Requirement plan. B. Process plan. C. Interview plan. D. Release plan. D. Release plan. Explanation: The release plan component of the roadmap is where you store information about important dates for delivering features to customers. It outlines the schedule for when different parts of the product will be completed and are made available. The release plan is the component of the roadmap that contains information about important dates for delivering features to customers. Here's why. A release plan focuses on the what and the when, detailing the schedule of upcoming product releases. It provides a granular view of the product development process, outlining the timeline, dependencies, and deliverables for each release iteration. The release plan takes over when development is done and coordinates the wider team's activities to make each release a success. It typically includes a detailed timeline with the start and end dates and key milestones like task due dates, feature freeze, testing phase, etc. The release plan is the tactical component that deals with specific timelines and delivery dates, while other components like the product roadmap focus more on high-level strategy and direction. 3. Question 3. Which of the following provides an overview of the expected product, its high-level requirements, and an estimated schedule for reaching milestones? 1.A. Product roadmap. B.A. Product backlog. C.A. Product vision. D.A. Value playbook. A product roadmap. A product roadmap provides an overview of the expected product, its high-level requirements, and an estimated schedule for reaching milestones. Here's why this is the most appropriate answer. A product roadmap is defined as a high-level visual summary that maps out the vision and direction of product offerings over time. It describes the goals and features of the product, which aligns with providing an overview of the expected product and its high-level requirements. Product roadmaps typically include a rough timeline for delivery, which corresponds to the estimated schedule for reaching milestones mentioned in the question. Roadmaps are used to visually articulate the direction and vision of the product, outlining improvements, priorities, and the sequence of releases, which encompasses all the elements mentioned in the question. The other options don't fully match the description. A product backlog is a prioritized list of work for the development team, but it doesn't typically include schedules or provide a high-level overview. A product vision is a high-level statement about the product's purpose and goals, but it doesn't include detailed requirements or schedules. A value playbook is not a standard term in product management and doesn't match the description given for. Question 4. Which of the following are product roadmap best practices? Select all that apply. 1.A. Fine-tune delivery dates for accuracy well in advance. B. Make the roadmap highly visible to stakeholders. C. Make the roadmap highly noticeable to the team and refer to it frequently. D. Indicate highest priority and highest value items. Based on the search results and best practices for product roadmaps, the correct options are B. Make the roadmap highly visible to stakeholders. C. Make the roadmap highly noticeable to the team and refer to it frequently. D. Indicate highest priority and highest value items. Here's why these are considered best practices. Making the roadmap visible to stakeholders aligns with the practice of sharing and communicating the roadmap. It helps keep all parties informed about the product's direction and upcoming changes. Making the roadmap noticeable to the team and referring to it frequently ensures that everyone involved in product development is aligned with the goals and priorities. It's part of effective communication within the team. Indicating highest priority and highest value items aligns with the best practice of focusing on outcomes and value rather than just features. It helps in prioritizing work effectively. Option A, fine-tune delivery dates for accuracy well in advance, is not typically considered a best practice for product roadmaps. In fact, being too specific with dates far in advance can be counterproductive, as roadmaps should be flexible and adaptable to changing circumstances. 5. Question 5. Which of the following are common factors that result in changes to the release plan? Select all that apply. 1.A. Better understanding of how much process space is needed. B. Change to product scope. C. Change in team velocity. D. Better understanding of how much effort is needed. Based on common factors that can result in changes to a release plan, the correct options are B. Change to product scope. C. Change in team velocity. D. Better understanding of how much effort is needed. Here's why these factors commonly lead to release plan changes. Change to product scope. If the scope of the product changes, for example, features are added or removed, it directly impacts what needs to be delivered and when, necessitating changes to the release plan. Change in team velocity. Team velocity refers to how much work a team can complete in a given time period. If this changes, either increases or decreases, it affects the timeline for delivering features, which would require adjusting the release plan. Better understanding of how much effort is needed. As a project progresses, teams often gain a more accurate understanding of the effort required for certain tasks. This improved understanding can lead to adjustments in the release plan to accommodate the actual effort needed. Option A, better understanding of how much process space is needed, is not typically a factor that results in changes to a release plan. Process space is not a common term in this context, and it doesn't directly relate to the timing or content of product releases. 6. Question 6. As a project manager, you help the product team adopt Agile values and workflow. To help the team with a change, you discuss with them what your competitors are doing to outperform your company in the market. What are you trying to make the team feel? 1.A. Sense of motivation. B.A. Sense of alertness. C.A. Sense of ownership. D.A. Sense of urgency. D. A sense of urgency. By discussing what competitors are doing to outperform your company in the market, you are trying to create a sense of urgency within the team. Here's why this is the most appropriate answer. Creating a sense of urgency is a common change management technique used to motivate teams to adopt new practices or methodologies. By highlighting competitive threats, you're emphasizing the need for immediate action and improvement, which is characteristic of urgency. In the context of adopting agile values and workflow, a sense of urgency can help overcome resistance to change and encourage the team to embrace new ways of working more quickly. Urgency in this context doesn't mean panic or rushed work, but rather a shared understanding of the importance and timeliness of the change. While the other options, motivation, alertness, and ownership, might also be partially achieved through this approach, the primary goal of discussing competitor actions is typically to create a sense of urgency. This urgency is what drives teams to embrace change and adapt quickly in competitive markets. 7. Question 7. Imagine you are a project manager overseeing the adoption of Agile at your organization. When setting goals for the project, you consider the timeline, specific results, and reason for the change. You put this information in a document the whole team can access. Which of the 3 keys to influence does this scenario demonstrate? 1.A. Clarify measurable results. B. Leverage the 6 sources of influence. C. Find vital behaviors. A. Clarify measurable results. This scenario demonstrates the key to influence of clarifying measurable results. Here's why. The project manager is setting goals for the Agile adoption project, which includes considering timeline, when results should be achieved, specific results, what exactly should be accomplished, reason for the change, why the change is necessary. This information is being documented and made accessible to the whole team, which helps to clearly communicate the expected outcomes and timeline. By defining specific results and a timeline, the project manager is creating measurable objectives for the Agile adoption process. Making this information available to everyone ensures that the entire team understands what success looks like and when it should be achieved. The other options don't fit as well with the scenario. Leverage the 6 sources of influence isn't demonstrated in this scenario, as it doesn't mention using multiple sources of influence. Find vital behaviors isn't directly addressed in this scenario, which focuses more on setting and communicating goals rather than identifying specific behaviors. By clarifying measurable results, the project manager is setting clear expectations and providing a framework for the team to understand and work towards the goals of the Agile adoption project. Question 8. Imagine you are a project manager for a mobile game that is experiencing significant technical issues. While working on the update, your team members appear unhappy and arrive at work late. What can you do to boost morale and improve the quality of deliverables? Select all that apply. 1.A. Run a team brainstorm session to identify areas for improvement. B. Push back the next release date to give the team more time. C. Change up the workflows by pairing people to work together on hard tasks. D. Take a training class on team dynamics and how to better work together. A. Run a team brainstorm session to identify areas for improvement. This can help engage the team, make them feel heard, and potentially uncover solutions to both technical and morale issues. C. Change up the workflows by pairing people to work together on hard tasks. Pair programming or collaborative work can boost morale by fostering teamwork and can also improve the quality of work on difficult tasks. D. Take a training class on team dynamics and how to better work together. This can provide the team with tools and techniques to improve their collaboration and communication, which can boost morale and productivity. These options address both the morale issue and the need to improve deliverable quality. Option A. Encourages team participation and problem solving. Option C. Introduces a new work method that can improve both morale and quality. Option D. Invests in the team's skills and relationships, which can have long-term benefits. Option B. Push back the next release date to give the team more time is not typically recommended as a first resort. While it might provide temporary relief, it doesn't address the root causes of the morale and quality issues, and could potentially lead to further delays and frustration if not combined with other improvements. 9. Question 9. What can you do to avoid making too many or unfounded product assumptions? Select all that apply. 1.A. Discuss assumptions as a team. B. Reuse assumptions from similar, past projects. C. Conduct surveys or focus groups to double-check assumptions, where necessary. D. Document assumptions and make them transparent to all. To avoid making too many or unfounded product assumptions, the following actions are appropriate. A. Discuss assumptions as a team. Team discussions can help surface different perspectives and challenge assumptions, reducing the risk of unfounded assumptions. C. Conduct surveys or focus groups to double-check assumptions, where necessary. This involves gathering actual data from potential users or customers to validate or refute assumptions, which is a key practice in evidence-based product development. D. Document assumptions and make them transparent to all. Documenting assumptions makes them explicit and allows for easier tracking and validation. Transparency ensures everyone is aware of the assumptions being made. These options are good practices because they promote critical thinking and collaboration within the team. They encourage validation of assumptions through user research. They create transparency and accountability around the assumptions being made. Option B, reuse assumptions from similar, past projects, is not a recommended practice. While past experiences can inform current work, blindly reusing assumptions from previous projects can lead to errors, as each project and product has its unique context and requirements. It's better to validate assumptions for each new project or product. 10. Question 10. Fill in the blank. DevOps combines software development with blank. 1.A. Change management operations. B. Business operations. C. Scrum operations. D. Information technology, IT, operations. D. Information technology, IT, operations. DevOps combines software development with IT operations to improve collaboration, efficiency, and the overall software delivery process. This integration aims to shorten development cycles, increase deployment frequency, and ensure high-quality software delivery. Course wrap-up. The Real Estate Renegades, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition. A vision for the future. As the sun set on another successful year in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the masterminds behind the Real Estate Renegades, found themselves at a pivotal moment. They had dominated the commercial real estate market with their unique flair, but they knew that maintaining their lead required more than just hard work and street smart, so it required cutting-edge innovation. And they believed that the best way to achieve innovation was through the integration of technology into their operations. For several months, they had been closely monitoring a small yet highly promising commercial real estate software company named Palo Protech. This wasn't just another Silicon Valley startup. Palo Protech was developing tools that could redefine the way the real estate renegades conducted business. They saw Palo Protech as the key to unlocking new levels of efficiency and scalability, essential for staying ahead of the fierce competition. The strategic move. Palo Protech had created a revolutionary software platform capable of automating and optimizing nearly every facet of commercial real estate transactions. The software's features ranged from predictive analytics that could forecast property values with astonishing accuracy to a streamlined communication system that ensured seamless interaction with stakeholders. The platform promised to enhance the Renegade's operational efficiency by a factor of 100, something that DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew was crucial for their next stage of growth. After weeks of intense negotiations, they finally closed the deal, acquiring Palo Protech for a cool $50 million. It was a daring move, but one that DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were certain would yield exponential returns. Transforming processes with technology. With Palo Protech now under their wing, the first order of business for the Real Estate Renegades was integrating the new technology into their existing processes. They knew that the transition wouldn't be without challenges, but they were prepared to leverage Agile principles to ensure a smooth and successful integration. Applying Agile principles to the acquisition. Customer satisfaction through continuous delivery. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name prioritized getting the new software into the hands of their teams as quickly as possible. They followed Agile's core principle of customer satisfaction by ensuring that the software was deployed in incremental stages. This allowed their teams to start reaping the benefits of the new technology early and continuously, rather than waiting for a complete overhaul. Welcoming changing requirements. As the integration progressed, the Renegades recognized that their initial plans needed to be adjusted. The team at Palo Protech was instrumental in helping them understand the evolving needs of their operations. By welcoming these changes, the Renegades ensured that the technology was customized to perfectly fit their dynamic business model. Delivering working software frequently, instead of waiting for a complete system overhaul, the Renegades adopted an iterative approach, releasing new features of the Palo Protech platform on a bi-weekly basis. This allowed them to continuously test and refine the system, ensuring it met their high standards before full implementation. Close, daily cooperation between business people and developers. The integration required close collaboration between the Real Estate Renegades leadership and the Palo Protech development team. Daily stand-up meetings became a staple, ensuring that both teams were aligned and could address any challenges immediately. This daily cooperation ensured that the project stayed on track and that any issues were resolved swiftly. Introducing Agile practices to the Real Estate Renegades. Organizational change. Implementing the new software required a shift in the Renegades' traditional processes. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name recognized that change could be difficult, so they focused on strategies to manage resistance within their teams. They organized training sessions and workshops to help their employees adapt to the new technology, ensuring a smooth transition. Coaching teams. To ease the adoption of Agile methodologies, the Renegades brought in Agile coaches who worked closely with each team. These coaches emphasized the importance of continuous improvement and helped foster an agile mindset across the organization. Over time, the teams became more comfortable with the iterative processes, leading to greater efficiency and productivity. Common challenges: the cultural shift required to fully embrace agile practices wasn't easy. The renegades had to balance their new agile practices with their existing workflows. They addressed this by gradually integrating agile principles, allowing their teams to adjust without feeling overwhelmed. Scaling agile practices. With a successful integration of Palo Protect's software, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name realized that agile practices could be scaled across the entire organization. They adopted frameworks like the Scaled Agile Framework, SAFe, to ensure that even as their operations grew, they could maintain the same level of flexibility and responsiveness that had brought them success. Agile beyond software development. The success of Palo Protect's integration opened new doors for the real estate renegades. They began exploring how agile methodologies could be applied beyond software development, in areas like marketing and customer relations. Agile's principles of continuous improvement and collaboration proved invaluable in these new ventures, further solidifying the renegades' position as industry leaders. Applying Agile to future growth. As the real estate renegades looked toward the future, they knew that Agile would remain at the core of their strategy. The acquisition of Palo Protect was just the beginning. By continuing to apply Agile principles, they were confident that they could achieve even greater heights in the years to come. Final course, Capstone Project. The final stage of their journey would involve applying everything they had learned about Agile to a new, groundbreaking project. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were already brainstorming ideas. Their next venture was one that would once again push the boundaries of what was possible in the world of commercial real estate. In summary, the acquisition of Palo Protect not only revolutionized the real estate renegades' business processes but also demonstrated the power of Agile methodologies in driving innovation and growth. By embracing Agile, they ensured that they would continue to lead the industry, no matter what challenges lay ahead. History and core concepts of Agile. Origins of Agile, developed as a response to the limitations of traditional project management methodologies, focuses on flexibility, customer collaboration, and rapid delivery. Agile Manifesto, core values, individuals and interactions over processes and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change over following a plan. Principles, customer satisfaction through early and continuous delivery, welcoming changing requirements, even late in development, delivering working software frequently, with a preference for shorter timescales, close, daily cooperation between business people and developers. Scrum Framework, Scrum Overview, a specific Agile methodology used for managing complex projects, emphasizes iterative progress through time-boxed sprints. Scrum Roles, Scrum Master, facilitates the process and removes obstacles. Product Owner, manages the product backlog and ensures the team delivers value. Development Team, builds and delivers the product increment. Scrum Artifacts, Product Backlog, a prioritized list of work for the development team. Sprint Backlog, tasks to be completed during a sprint. Increment, the sum of all completed product backlog items during a sprint. Scrum Events, sprint planning, outlining the work for the next sprint. Daily stand-up, short, daily meetings to synchronize the team. Sprint Review, a meeting at the end of the sprint to review the work done. Sprint Retrospective, a reflective session to improve processes. Introducing Agile practices, organizational change, strategies for implementing Agile in a traditional organization. Understanding and managing resistance to change. Coaching teams, techniques for coaching a team through Agile adoption. Emphasizing continuous improvement and fostering an Agile mindset. Common challenges, managing cultural shifts within an organization. Balancing Agile practices with existing processes. Evolving Agile practices, scaling Agile, approaches like SAFe, Scaled Agile Framework, for applying Agile to larger organizations. Balancing Agile principles with the complexity of larger teams. Agile beyond software development, applying Agile methodologies in non-software industries. Agile's increasing influence in sectors like marketing, finance, and HR. Applying Agile to your career growth, understanding the role of Agile in modern project management. How Agile methodologies can enhance your effectiveness and career prospects. Practical application, preparing to apply Agile knowledge to real-world projects. Importance of continuous learning and adaptation in Agile practices. Final course, Capstone Project. The final course will focus on applying all the learned Agile principles to a new project. This project will serve as a comprehensive demonstration of Agile knowledge. This summary covers the key topics and lessons learned throughout the Agile Foundations course, preparing you to tackle real-world challenges using Agile methodologies. Reflection on Learning Journey, a fictional story of Palo Protect and the real estate renegades. As DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name settled into their roles as the new owners of Palo Protect, they began to reflect on the journey that brought them to this point. They had learned so much about Agile methodologies, but there were still areas they wanted to explore further. For instance, the concept of scaling agile practices in larger organizations fascinated them. They were curious about frameworks like SAFe, Scaled Agile Framework, and how these could be applied to manage the growing demands of the real estate renegades. Unexpectedly, they found the roles within the Scrum framework to be particularly intriguing. DJ Spin Master was surprised by how much he enjoyed the responsibilities of the Scrum Master of facilitating communication, removing obstacles, and ensuring the team stayed on track. On the other hand, Lil Jesus' name was drawn to the role of the product owner, where he could manage the product backlog and ensure the software delivered true value to their business. However, they both realized that while the technical aspects of project management were essential, it was the human element of coaching, motivating, and guiding their team through the agile transformation that truly appealed to them. They had discovered that the success of their new venture didn't just lie in the technology they acquired, but in their ability to lead their team effectively through change. In the end, they were excited about the future and eager to continue their journey, applying everything they had learned to make Palo Protech, and by extension, the real estate renegades, the leaders in commercial real estate innovation. The acquisition wasn't just about technology, it was about embracing a new way of working that would keep them ahead of the game for years to come. Course 6, Capstone, Project Management in the Real World, Detailed Summary. The real estate renegades, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition, a vision for the future. As the year drew to a close in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the dynamic duo behind the real estate renegades, found themselves at a pivotal moment. Having dominated the commercial real estate market with their unconventional strategies and relentless drive, they realized that staying on top would require more than just their trademark hustle. The future, they knew, lay in innovation, and they believed technology was the key to revolutionizing their business. For months, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name had been closely watching a small but promising software company called Palo Protech. Unlike many tech startups that come and go, Palo Protech was different. It had the potential to transform how commercial real estate transactions were conducted. The renegades saw Palo Protech as the gateway to scaling their business to new heights and maintaining their competitive edge. The strategic move, Palo Protech had developed a cutting-edge software platform designed to automate and optimize every facet of commercial real estate transactions. From using predictive analytics to evaluate property values to streamlining communications with stakeholders, the platform offered tools that could make the real estate renegades' operations exponentially more efficient. The potential impact on their business was clear. This technology could amplify their productivity by a factor of 100. After intense negotiations, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name made the bold decision to acquire Palo Protech for $15 million. It was a significant investment, but one they were confident would pay off. This wasn't just about adopting new technology, it was about redefining how they did business and setting a new standard in the industry. Transforming processes with technology. With Palo Protech now under their belt, the renegades immediately set out to integrate the software into their operations. They began by identifying the most critical areas where the technology could make a difference. The software's predictive analytics allowed them to make data-driven decisions, reducing the risk of bad investments and increasing their profitability. Additionally, the communication tools within the platform streamlined interactions with stakeholders, cutting down on delays and ensuring that every deal moved forward smoothly. The technology also helped them manage their expanding portfolio with greater precision. By automating routine tasks and providing real-time insights, the software freed up their time to focus on strategic decisions and growth opportunities. The impact was immediate. Transactions that once took weeks to finalize were now being closed in a matter of days, giving the real estate renegades a significant advantage in the fast-paced world of commercial real estate. Applying project management concepts in the real world, as they worked through the integration of Palo Protech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name found themselves applying many of the project management skills they had honed over the years, skills that were essential in managing this complex acquisition and ensuring its success. Here's how they navigated the process. Analyzing materials, they meticulously identified the project requirements for integrating Palo Protech, ensuring that all critical features of the software were aligned with their business needs. By solving problems effectively and managing stakeholder expectations, they kept the project on track. Negotiation techniques. Throughout the acquisition process, they employed strong negotiation skills to secure terms that were favorable for both parties. By influencing stakeholders and team members positively, they fostered a collaborative environment that facilitated a smooth transition. Empathetic listening, understanding the needs and concerns of both their team and the employees at Palo Protech was crucial. By listening with empathy, they created a supportive project environment where everyone felt valued and motivated to contribute to the success of the integration. Stakeholder communication. Clear and consistent communication with stakeholders was key. By keeping everyone informed and engaged, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name ensured that all parties were aligned with the project goals, minimizing misunderstandings and delays. A capstone for the real estate renegades, the integration of Palo Protech wasn't just a business decision, it was a real-world application of project management principles. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name had effectively used their skills to manage a complex, high-stakes project, demonstrating their ability to apply theoretical knowledge in a practical setting. Final steps: with the successful acquisition and integration of Palo Protech, the real estate renegades were poised to revolutionize the commercial real estate industry. But their journey didn't stop there. They continued to build on their project management skills, constantly seeking new ways to innovate and push the boundaries of what was possible. The renegades were at the finish line of this phase of their journey, but they knew that the world of commercial real estate and technology was ever evolving. They were ready to face the challenges ahead, confident that their strategic acquisition of Palo Protech would keep them at the forefront of the industry for years to come. Course overview: focus on applying project management skills in a real-world scenario. Create project documents based on an imagined scenario. Learn through simulated conversations, emails, and other materials. Key project management concepts covered: analyzing materials, identify project requirements, solve problems effectively, manage stakeholders with precision, negotiation techniques, develop skills to negotiate project needs, influence stakeholders and team members positively, empathetic listening, improve team collaboration by listening with empathy, foster a supportive project environment, stakeholder communication, master the art of clear and effective communication, keep stakeholders informed and engaged throughout the project. Course goal: apply learned concepts from previous courses to create and manage a project in a simulated real-world setting. Final steps: continue building your project management skills. Complete the Capstone project as a demonstration of your capabilities. Prepare for real-world application of project management practices. You're almost at the finish line. Keep pushing forward. Creating a job search plan. The real estate renegades, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition, a vision for the future. As the sun dipped below the horizon in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the brains behind the real estate renegades, sat in their office reflecting on another victorious year. They had taken the commercial real estate world by storm, outmaneuvering competitors with sheer determination and street-smart tactics. Yet, they knew that to stay at the top, they couldn't rely solely on their hustle. Innovation was the next frontier, and technology was their gateway to revolutionizing their business. For months, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name had their eyes on Palo Protech, a small but highly promising commercial real estate software company. Unlike many startups that faded into obscurity, Palo Protech stood out as a beacon of potential. The renegades saw this acquisition as more than just a tech upgrade. They saw it as the key to their future success. The strategic move: Palo Protech had developed an advanced software platform designed to automate and optimize every facet of commercial real estate transactions. From predictive analytics on property values to seamless communication with stakeholders, this software promised to elevate the real estate renegades' operations to unprecedented heights. The potential was enormous, so it could make their processes 100 times more efficient, transforming how they conducted business. After intense weeks of negotiation, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name pulled the trigger, acquiring Palo Protech for $15 million. It was a risky bet, but one they believed would catapult them far ahead of the competition. This strategic move wasn't just about keeping up, it was about redefining the industry standard, transforming processes with technology. With the acquisition complete, the renegades set their sights on integrating Palo Protech's software into their operations. The first order of business was to streamline their existing processes, cutting down on time-wasting manual tasks and replacing them with automated solutions. The software's predictive analytics allowed them to make smarter investments, with real-time data guiding every decision. They also revamped their communication systems. Where deals used to drag on for weeks due to back-and-forth emails and phone calls, the new platform enabled instant, transparent communication with all stakeholders. Deals that once took months to finalize were now closing in weeks, thanks to the efficiency gains from Palo Protech's innovations. A job search plan for Palo Protech's new team. As Palo Protech's software began to reshape the real estate renegades, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew they needed top talent to manage and expand this new venture. Here's how they approached creating a job search plan for building Palo Protech's new team. Purpose of the job search plan: tracking progress. The renegades needed a way to monitor the recruitment process, ensuring they brought in the best talent to manage the integration and expansion of the new technology. Data collection: they tracked key metrics such as the number of resumes reviewed, interviews conducted, and the ratio of applications to job offers. Building the job search plan. Timeline goals: the renegades set a timeline to fill critical positions within 3 months, with weekly milestones for reviewing applications, conducting interviews, and extending offers. Monitoring adjustment: regular check-ins allowed them to adjust their hiring strategy, ensuring they remained on track to meet their goals. Identifying target companies and industries. Brainstorming interests: they identified tech talent familiar with both real estate and advanced software, targeting individuals from industries where these skills intersected. Creating a target company list: A list of potential candidates was drawn from companies known for their innovation in real estate technology, researching and networking. Online resources. The renegades utilized LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and industry-specific job boards to identify and reach out to potential candidates. Employer reviews salary info. They reviewed industry standards for salaries and benefits, ensuring they offered competitive packages. Networking and informational interviews. Reach out. They connected with industry leaders and influencers to tap into their networks, seeking recommendations for top talent. Questions to ask. During informational interviews, they asked candidates about their experience with real estate technology, their problem-solving skills, and their ability to innovate within a fast-paced environment. Mentorship and career guidance. Seek a career mentor. The renegades looked for candidates who could grow with the company, offering mentorship opportunities to help new hires integrate and excel. Personal stories. They shared their vision and personal journey with candidates, aiming to attract those who resonated with their passion and ambition. Final steps. Apply to open roles. Once the plan was in place, the renegades began actively recruiting, using their job search plan to track each stage of the hiring process. Optimize your application. They continuously refined their outreach and application process, ensuring they attracted the best candidates for Palo Protech. Next steps. With a solid team in place and Palo Protech's software transforming their business, the real estate renegades were ready to take on the future. The next challenge would be to continue scaling their operations, using the power of technology to revolutionize the commercial real estate industry even further. The job search plan was just the beginning of their strategic journey. Introduction. As you near the end of the Google Project Management Certificate, it's time to prepare for your job search. Creating a job search plan helps establish timelines, set expectations, monitor progress, and adjust to meet your goal of securing a project manager role. Purpose of a job search plan. Tracking progress. A resource to take control of your job search and monitor important data at each stage. Data collection. Helps you gather information, such as the number of resumes sent, application to interview ratios, and effective outreach strategies. Building your job search plan. Timeline goals. Establish timelines and set specific, achievable goals for your job search process. Monitoring adjustment. Continuously track your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. Identifying target companies and industries. Brainstorming interests. Consider the business environment, company size, location flexibility, and preferred industries. Creating a target company list. List companies that align with your career interests using spreadsheets or digital documents. Researching and networking. Online resources. Use LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, and other online platforms to research companies, connect with professionals, and find job postings. Employer reviews salary info. Explore employer reviews and salary data on career sites to make informed decisions. Networking and informational interviews. Reach out, contact people in your network or professionals at companies of interest for informational interviews. Questions to ask. Inquire about their experience as project managers, company culture, and career paths. Mentorship and career guidance. Seek a career mentor. Find a mentor whose career you admire to provide guidance and support in your job search. Personal stories. Sharing your personal story during outreach can be compelling and help build connections. Final steps. Apply to open roles. Begin applying to roles at your target companies, using your job search plan to track applications and optimize your process. Optimize your application, adjust your resume, write professional emails, and track everything in your job search plan for better results. Next steps. Prepare for interviews. Check out readings and activities on optimizing your job application process and interview preparation. This summary outlines the key steps and strategies for creating an effective job search plan to help you transition into a project management role. Job Search Project Plan. The goal of this reading is to help you take control of your job search timeline and provide you with strategies for advancing your job search process. It will be most useful for people who need to find a job within a certain time frame and who want to be as effective as possible at every stage of the process. This plan will help you design your timeline, set your expectations, monitor your progress, and make adjustments, as necessary, to improve your outcomes. To make the most of these recommendations, plan to put them into action once you have your resume completed and are ready to start actively applying for opportunities. Understanding the job search timeline. The first step in planning your job search timeline is understanding the main factors that influence how it plays out. These factors are: 1. The time it will take you to apply to the right job, the company that ultimately hires you. 2. The time between the application and the offer. For example, if you estimate that it will take you 4 weeks to apply for the right job and another 3 weeks between the application and the offer, you should plan to receive a job offer in 7 weeks. We'll begin by discussing how to develop estimates for your job search so you can plan your own timeline accordingly. The time it will take to apply to the right job. How long it takes you to apply to the company that you eventually work for depends on how many total roles you need to apply for, and the frequency of your applications. For example, if you determine that you'll need to apply to 50 roles, you can do this in 10 weeks at a rate of 5 applications per week, or in 2 weeks at a rate of 25 applications per week. It is important to estimate how many total roles you will need to apply for, as this will help you determine how many applications you'll need to submit every week to reach your goals. To make this estimate, try and ascertain what you expect the following numbers to be, then bring these numbers together for a total number of applications you should plan to submit. Application to first interview success ratio. First interview to second interview success ratio. Success rate of any additional interview rounds, as applicable. Last interview to offer ratio. Here is an example. If you presume a 20% chance of getting a first interview, a 25% chance of passing the first and second interview rounds, and a 25% chance of getting a job offer after the second interview, then you need to plan on submitting 80 applications to get a job offer. These are metrics that you can influence. The quality of your application materials will impact how frequently you are invited to a first interview, and your interviewing skills will help you get from one round to the next. The time between the application and the offer. In almost all cases, you will need to apply for the job and complete a series of interviews before receiving an offer. The amount of time that passes between the application and the job offer will depend on how many rounds of interviews there are, and how much time passes between each step. It is important to understand that this timeline is mostly in the control of the employer. Once you submit an application, they will invite you to interview based on their scheduling. For most roles, this process can take between 2 and 4 weeks. This can vary by industry, company, and role. Track your job search. At this point in developing your plan, you should have a clear idea of how long you expect your job search to take. As you progress in your search, we recommend that you record and monitor the accuracy of your initial assumptions about your timeline. This will help you determine whether you are on track to receive your job offer under the timeline you first established, and where in the process you might be able to optimize your performance. Assumptions to track should include: application to interview success ratio. Success rate of each round of interviews, for example, how many first interviews led to second interviews. Number of interview rounds for each company. Tip: it is always a good idea to track details of your job search activities. You'll gain insight into your success metrics and stay on top of important job search information that might otherwise get lost as your activities progress. You can use a tracker like this one to track your networking activities, application materials, action items, and notes from conversations. Next, we'll discuss how you can improve the efficiency of your job search activities at different points in the process. Getting interviews. There are a number of steps you can take to increase the number of interview opportunities you receive. Apply to more jobs. Most people will be invited to interviews somewhere between 5% and 50% of the time. This means that you will need to submit between 4 and 20 applications to be invited to a single first-round interview. The more applications you submit, the more interview invitations you'll receive. Use the recommendations below to ensure that you are earning as many opportunities as possible. Make sure you are monitoring major job aggregators, engines pulling jobs from multiple sites, such as Indeed and ZipRecruiter. You can set up alerts to receive new postings by email. Separately track postings on LinkedIn Jobs, as they might not be captured by aggregators. Identify companies that you'd be interested in working for based on their geographic location or other parameters. Check their career pages directly once or twice a week for new opportunities that might not appear on aggregators. Make sure you include remote jobs in your search and consider adding other locations if relocation is an option for you. Monitor local job referral and networking groups on Facebook and other online communities where recruiters and hiring managers share opportunities not posted elsewhere. Send an email to people in your network, letting them know about your job search and asking them to share relevant opportunities with you. Make it easy for them to help you by explaining what type of role you are looking for and including your resume. Optimize your applications. In addition to increasing the number of applications you submit, you can improve the efficacy of each application by optimizing your resume and getting referrals. First off, make sure your resume follows all the best practices outlined in this reading. Next, get feedback on your resume from other people. Recommendations from professionals in your target field are best, but others with experience in hiring can also help. Keep in mind that people might have different preferences, so don't feel that you need to incorporate every word of feedback you receive. Instead, collect input from multiple people and look for advice that is consistent and makes sense to you. Your goal is to create a resume that is captivating to as many employers as possible. Finally, ask for referrals. Referrals are generally the best way to turn more of your applications into interviews. Most companies review employee referrals ahead of other applicants, so, at the very least, a referral increases the chances of your application being properly considered. In addition, employees referring you might be able to provide additional information on the role or the status of your application. Before applying for a role, check LinkedIn to see if you, or someone you know, might have a connection at the company. Ask for a referral or an introduction. Create a list of companies where you know people. Go through each company's careers page to see if there are relevant open roles for which you can request a referral. Make sure that everyone you know is aware of your job search, so they can send opportunities your way. Reach out to people directly, post on social media, and mention it in conversations. Remember that opportunities can come from unexpected places such as your barber, book club, church, and more. Tip: some companies offer referral bonuses to their employees, so even a stranger might be open to referring you if you are a qualified candidate. Be creative when seeking out referrals, and don't hesitate to ask. Passing interviews. The next milestone is getting from one interview round to the next. Companies generally interview multiple candidates at every stage, so it's to be expected that you won't always advance to the next round. The good news is that you can increase your interview success rate by practicing and preparing. In the next course, we have an entire lesson focused on interview tips from project and program managers at Google, mock interview practice and more. Key takeaway: if you've followed the strategies laid out in this guide, you should know how to develop a timeline for your job search, monitor your progress, and troubleshoot your applications and interviews to improve your outcomes. We encourage you to take the time to record your job search activities, starting with your first application, even if you are not actively trying to establish and maintain a particular timeline. Every application and interview experience is a learning opportunity. Plus, your goals might change over time, and information about your previous applications and interviews will help you analyze your past performance, set realistic expectations for future searches. Knowing what to expect, and having visibility into what's actually happening in your job search, is key to being in control of your employment, and landing the job. Job Search Project Plan. Palo Protech, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition, a fictional example. Background: The Real Estate Renegades. Company: The Real Estate Renegades. Founders: DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name. Location: Palo Alto, California. Industry: commercial real estate. Status: market leaders with a reputation for innovation and hustle. Challenge: staying ahead of the competition. Despite their success, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew they needed to innovate to maintain their lead. They recognized that the future of commercial real estate was in technology, specifically software that could streamline their operations. Opportunity: Palo Protech. Company: Palo Protech, a small but promising commercial real estate software startup. Specialization: developing advanced software to automate and optimize commercial real estate transactions. Capabilities: predictive analytics on property values. Streamlined communication with stakeholders. Comprehensive transaction management. Strategic acquisition. Decision: DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name decided to acquire Palo Protech. Deal: after weeks of negotiation, they purchased Palo Protech for $15 million. Objective: to integrate Palo Protech's software into their operations, aiming to enhance efficiency and scale their business. Transforming processes with technology. Implementation: the software was integrated across all departments, revolutionizing how the real estate renegades managed their transactions. Predictive analytics allowed them to make better investment decisions, while the communication tools improved collaboration with clients and partners. Impact: efficiency skyrocketed, enabling the real estate renegades to close deals faster and with greater accuracy. The company's ability to scale operations increased dramatically, positioning them for further market dominance. Job Search Project Plan example: applying the strategy. Objective: as Palo Protech expands post-acquisition, they need to hire top talent to drive further innovation and integration. Job search strategy. Timeline: estimate, 8 weeks to fill key positions. Application phase: 5 weeks to attract and screen candidates. Interview phase: 3 weeks for multiple rounds of interviews. Application rate: estimate, 100 applications needed. Success ratios: 20% for initial interviews, 25% for each subsequent round. Goal: secure 1 hire from 100 applications. Tracking progress, metrics: application to interview ratio, interview success rate. Adjustments: increase outreach or adjust job descriptions as needed. Outcome: hire the right candidate who will lead the integration of Palo Protech's software into the broader operations of the real estate renegades. Conclusion: the acquisition of Palo Protech not only revolutionized the real estate renegades' business processes but also served as a strategic case study in efficient and effective job search and hiring processes. By applying the same level of strategic planning to their job search as they did to their acquisition, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name ensured that Palo Protech's integration was driven by the best talent available. Course overview. Objective: help you take control of your job search timeline. Goal: provide strategies to advance your job search process. Target audience: people needing to find a job within a certain time frame. Key actions: design your timeline. Set expectations. Monitor progress. Adjust strategies as needed. Understanding the job search timeline. 2 main factors: time to apply to the right job. Time between application and job offer. Example timeline: 4 weeks to apply to the right job. 3 weeks from application to job offer. Total timeline: 7 weeks. Estimating the time to apply to the right job. Application rate: estimate the number of roles to apply for. Determine the frequency of applications, for example, 50 roles in 10 weeks at 5 applications/week. Success ratios to consider: application to first interview success ratio, first interview to second interview success ratio, success rate of additional interview rounds, last interview to offer ratio. Example estimation: 20% chance of first interview, 25% chance of passing each interview round, 25% chance of job offer. Plan to submit 80 applications to secure 1 job offer. Time between application and offer. Typical timeline: 2-4 weeks between application and job offer. Timeline influenced mostly by the employer. Tracking your job search. Monitor assumptions: application to interview success ratio, success rate of each interview round, number of interview rounds per company. Benefits of tracking: gain insights into success metrics. Stay organized with important job search details. Getting interviews. Increase interview opportunities. Apply to more jobs. 420 applications per interview invite. Use major job aggregators like Indeed and ZipRecruiter. Track LinkedIn jobs and company career pages. Include remote jobs and consider relocation. Monitor local job referral and networking groups. Network with people in your circle and let them know about your job search. Optimizing your applications. Improve application efficacy. Optimize your resume using best practices. Get feedback on your resume from professionals. Seek referrals to increase application success. Referral strategies: check LinkedIn for connections at target companies. Create a list of companies where you have connections. Reach out to people directly and ask for referrals. Passing interviews. Increase success rate. Practice and prepare for interviews. Anticipate not advancing in every round, but focus on improving. Key takeaways: develop a timeline, plan, monitor, and adjust your job search timeline. Track activities, record job search activities from the first application. Use insights to analyze past performance and set realistic future expectations. Control and visibility: knowing what to expect and the monitoring progress is key to landing the job you want.